Okay, welcome back to another video. We are going to be doing the defect from scratch. So let's take a look. We see that everything is still to be unlocked here for the defect, and these relics that are unlocked are the only ones that were from the silent and the ironclad runs. So let's jump in. Okay, and let's take a look. It's possible that we can fight this elite with 1 HP, but we have 3 events, and those events could have hallway fights in them. So it's a bit of a gamble. It's kind of one I want to try, because I think that'd be just really fun. If we don't, though, then we're going to be taking on an elite and possibly lose the run, because we're not strong enough. So we could just take a safer route, which is probably this one. We just maximize card potential and then fight this elite before slime boss. I like that path a lot better. If the elite was sooner, or we could guarantee a shop, maybe I would have taken that route. I'm just gonna take max HP. Start off with cracked core. Okay, this guy's buffing, this guy wants to do stuff. I think we're just gonna strike, zap. Welcome back if you've seen all the other from scratch videos, if you've seen the ironclad or the silent from scratch. I think we could do this, yeah. And that's our first hallway fight. Oh wow, and the game gave us some pretty solid choices. Hologram is something that's always good. Hologram is great later. We'll probably end up picking it up later. Hopefully the game gives us another chance to get it, but I think hologram works really good with the charge battery. Charge battery is just really good, so we'll go and take that, just that energy generation, plus it's a better block card than we currently have, so it's just all upside to this, I think. We do want an attack card. We do want an attack card as a card choice coming up, because, you know, we're gonna have to face an elite sooner, and let's just do this. Sooner or later we're gonna have to face an elite, and we're gonna have to do tons of damage, so we definitely want to see an attack card choice, and a good one. Here, let's use charge battery, or might be able to just finish them off here, because this does 16, and then I can do 6. Okay, Cold Snap is really good. Beam Cell also pretty good. I might take Beam Cell. I was just saying that we needed damage, but Cold Snap, I guess I'll take Cold Snap actually. I think Beam Cell is an easy choice if we had something that gave us more cards guaranteed in our hand. But I'll take Cold Snap. I'm gonna opt to keep my orb and just make sure that I get more energy next turn. I think we should be fine. Luckily we have that passive damage with lightning. And I think because of that we're gonna be able to. And now we have passive block. Yeah. So that's gonna give us 2, so we're gonna block all of this. And either way, we're gonna be able to take them down. Alright, great. Wow. These are really good choices. We got uncommon cards and a really good common. A boot sequence is really good right now. Doom and Gloom. It's just really good as you know, it attacks multiple enemies, so that's something we don't have. Plus it gives us an orb, plus it gives us damage. So we can have all 3 orbs and that'll open us up to have like a different strategies. So I definitely want that, because boot sequence I would have taken if we didn't have charge battery. I think Doom and Gloom is the choice there. Just gonna keep going. Try to maximize those card rewards. I think we definitely cold snap. So we're gonna take 3. We're taking some damage, but damage we could deal with. And that's it, he's done. Okay. Wow. Wow, the game is giving us solid cards to choose from. So self-repair is really good, but I don't think we need that now. It would be better with more card draw, and we don't have much health that we need to repair. I think Streamline is a good attack card, and then once we get Streamline, I think I'm gonna take Streamline here. Once we get that, I think we're pretty good on damage. Our deck has energy, some energy generation, has different orbs, and now it has like something dependent on strength, so we could even go that route if we want to. Yeah, I think Streamline is a good choice there. And now I really want more energy generation and card draw. We can get that. I think that'll set us up nicely. I'm not gonna evoke my orb here. This does do 16. Maybe I should. I like the passive damage, but 16 is a lot of damage. Yeah, I think we'll do it, actually. It'll help us get out of this fight faster, I think. Yeah, and then turn like this. We had no block now. I think I cold snap. And I think I Doom and Gloom. Actually, Doom and Gloom, I would need to dual cast like 2 things. I would need to keep. So actually, I think by channeling the lightning here. Oh, that was a misplay. Didn't play that strike. Hopefully that doesn't bite us. It doesn't look like it's going to. So that's good. I think... Reprogram. Reprogram is an uncommon card. I think Reprogram is good, but I don't have what I would need to kind of undo the focus, the debuff of focus that it's going to give us. I think Stack is a good card. Stack is really good if you have Retain. We don't have anything like that. And then I said I wanted to take Beam Cell. I think I will take Beam Cell now, because now we have Doom and Gloom, we have Streamline. I think it would work nice with Streamline, and it works with our other strike cards. I think I'm gonna take Beam Cell. And here, I think we upgrade Streamline or Doom and Gloom. Let me see. 14 to all? I think 14 to all might help us a lot in multi-enemy combats. Take out some small guys for sure. This is, 20 towards 1. I think this is an easy upgrade also, just making it a 0 so that we play it every time. And that's just nice passive damage. This is a hard choice. The game gave us so many good cards that it's a hard choice to see what I'm going to upgrade here. 2 vulnerable is really nice as well. So that lasts until you draw a Streamline. Yeah, I think we're going to go one of these. I think this. It's immediate. We'll go right. I think we could take on an elite right now with the cards we have. So I'm going to try my luck, and then I'll heal after if I need to. I think I'm going to take the strength buff here. And I'm going to Streamline immediately. Yeah, it's some good damage that we did. Charge battery. We might Doom and Gloom because we build up that Dark Orb. Although Cold Snap does give us more defense. I think channeling that Dark Orb will help us. I'm just gonna opt to defend actually. Okay, I think we can defend some of this. Cool. And yeah, we're definitely gonna rest after. What's up, return? Just like that, Lagavulin is almost down. We might not even need to rest here. Yeah, we did a good job there. Maul Bank. Maul Bank is so slow of a relic to get. We got a focus potion. Those are really good. I think double energy. It seems like a good card. We don't have enough energy. We don't have anything that we would even use this on. I think this might be a skip here. Might be a skip. Although, if I take Streamline, the problem is taking 2 Streamlines is like... I might take Streamline. This might be a bad choice, but I think I'm gonna take Streamline and try to remove a strike. And I think now that we have that, I think Beam Cell makes a lot of sense now. Okay, that's a good one. So I'm glad we got something that works immediately. Now we have something passive that's gonna give us... Oh, now it's like I want to avoid a shop, but I am just gonna use this small bank, I think. You know. Or I can go this way. I didn't save up. Okay, yeah, we'll save up. We'll save up for Act 2, if we even make it that far. I think Slime Boss is a character that we might be okay to deal with at this point. We definitely want to do that. I was just talking about drawing double Streamline, and then we did. Okay. Doom and Gloom is really nice here. I want to Beam Cell him. We can just block this. Well, this guy will get stronger. So I'll take some damage here, I think, but... I can just... yeah. Take like... oh. Okay, my deck is just too good. I think Static Discharge is great. Darkness is interesting as well. But I think Static Discharge just gives us a nice passive buff to, you know, when we're taking damage. We're being proactive and doing stuff as well. And we could set it up also. I think transforming a card is probably the best here. Could transform a strike and see what we get. We got a Compile Driver. Wow, that works with our deck really nicely. Thank you. Thank you, Game RNG. Next up, Slaver. So it seems like we're having a problem with defending. We need it'd be nice to have that innate defend card that we saw, boot sequence. It'd be nice to have that right now. We might be able to Compile Driver into some kind of defend. Okay, we got Beam Cell instead, which just means that we're not going to play it. Okay, at this point, I think we got him. Okay, so Ball Lightning is really good. Thunderstrike. Thunderstrike is a rare card, but it's cost a lot, and for 7 damage for each orb, it's not that much. Compile Driver could be the way that we end up drawing cards. I know we have one. Having another one, and it does seem like this deck now wants to just get stronger, like physically, at this point. That's what it seems like it's leaning towards. So I think I'll take a Compile Driver. We got Shining Light event. You find a shimmery massive light encompassing the center of the room. Its warm glow and chanting patterns invite you in. Upgrade 2 random cards, lose 16 HP. Oh. Okay, so we don't want to take 16 HP right before we fight an elite. So I'm not gonna take that. Okay, we got sentries. So I think I'm gonna use Focus Potion here. Next turn, what is ideal? Yeah. We want to take one of these guys out. It's only 21. If we had upgraded Streamline, we would have been able to take one of these guys out. We're taking so much damage. Okay, we can heal though after. That's awesome. So with that being the case, I think we zap. No, we would have to hope that both zaps hit him, which is unlikely. So there, at least we block the damage on one of them. And now we have to try to take out this guy, I think. Or we can try dual casting and see what that does. Let's actually do... Let's do that. Okay. Okay, that helps. That helps. Okay, perfect. So we just use that there. Now we can take out one of these guys. Alright. We got 30 damage queued up. We got a nice Kamehameha. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got the boot. I don't think we have a use for the boot right now. Unless we get like weakened. That's the only time where the boot would take effect. So this is such a bad card for us right now. Or bad relic, sorry. Chaos. Channel 1 random orb. Just okay. Scrape. Doesn't do anything for us. Reprogram also still doesn't do anything for us, I think. Chaos is okay. Does chaos like become a 0 cost? Maybe it channels 2 random orbs when it gets upgraded. I don't remember. Think definitely don't want to take either of these. Just whether I want to take chaos or not. I think chaos is okay to take. Will I be using it? I think so, because in a really long battle, these streamlines will get lower in cost. And I think it'll make sense to channel orbs to make sure that the dark orb gets activated. We're gonna heal here. And we got Slime Boss. With the fancy hat. Alright, this is a good setup turn for us. I think I'm gonna pop the strength potion. Just to make sure we get through this. Okay, I think we... 16 damage isn't bad, right? It's the same thing as the strikes. I'm powering up those dark orbs. We need to do 20 something damage. Seems we're gonna be able to do. Awesome. I can do more damage to him. Let's do that. This guy's gonna do 16. Does it choose a random enemy? To the enemy with the lowest HP. Okay, so we can manipulate that to make sure that it gets hit. He gets hit. And that he dies. So let's do that. Oh, wait. Wait, this is gonna do... It's gonna down him completely. If I do this, this evokes also, and I do 16. Cool. So this, as long as I can cast this, pretty much done also. And let's just get rid of these. And that is Slime Boss completed. Our deck did a pretty good job of handling that. I'm not sure. We didn't get hit, right? Yeah, so I think hopefully that strength potion that I popped was worth it there. I think it was just for my peace of mind to know that we were gonna make it through. Okay, so we got multicast, which is, it works really well with dark orbs. You have electrodynamics, which is nice because it hits multiple enemies. And it channels 2 lightning as well. 2 lightning orbs, so electrodynamics is nice. Vision removes all my orbs and draw 1 card for each orb removed. I think I like Vision. Multicast could just destroy people. Maybe I should take multicast because if I build up a dark orb Yeah, I guess it's kind of slow in that way, where fission just keeps me allowing me to keep doing things. I think fission is a lot more versatile because by drawing cards and gaining energy, it allows you to just do whatever it is you want to do in that turn, whether it's defend or orb generation again, or even if you draw multicast, you can do that after you play a fission. So I think fission is the card I'm gonna go for. Like I said, I do think multicast works nicely, but the thing with dark orbs is that you know we saw their effect right now because we played against a boss and those combats typically last longer turns, but fission is probably going to come in more handy throughout the hallway fights. Electrodynamics is really nice for those like elites like the Red Mask crew. But I think fission will help us there also. So I think fission just is a better. Oh my goodness. We got Runic Pyramid. And anytime you see a Runic Pyramid, I think you take a Runic Pyramid. Gain. Yeah, I mean this gives you all the buffs from all these other things pretty much. Because you can play whatever card you need. Again, this is the versatile. It's so versatile. It lets you play exactly what you need to play. So with that now, I think we go to an early shop to try to get some relics. Yeah, and I like the campfire after this too. Now it's, do I take 3 hallway fights or I take an event? I think I'm gonna take an event. There's 2 events actually here. Or I can go this path. Well, no, I can't go that path because I want to hit the shop. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go this way. And we got Shelled Parasite. We just start with Beam Cell. Looks like we're gonna take 3 damage here unless I compile driver into something. Okay, well. Alright, here we'll probably just double defend and dual cast. Wait, dual casting? Yeah, we'll do some damage to him. So. He's gonna buff himself, huh? Is he gonna give himself more strength? No, just... Okay, so... that'll channel another orb. He's gonna do 18. This is taking us a long time to get through this. I think I'm gonna use Vision here. Okay. So now Runic Pyramid is like just drawing as much as we can, but it seems like we don't have an answer to this. I think if we just defend, that equals, yeah. Seems like we do need to take damage in order to get something going. Just do that. That should help us play those streamlines. Completely forgot about plasma orbs. And he's done. Okay, Skim is something that's only useful now on turn 1. Go for the eyes is now something that's pretty good because we have Runic and we have compile drivers. I'm gonna go for the eyes. Okay, Spirit Guardian. Just gonna gain more and more block. I think for this fight, I might want to pop a power potion. He does get pretty strong. We do have a problem with blocking at the moment. We need some kind of like block scaling. And that's usually in the form of a Glacier or some other card like that. That stack card would work really well now in our deck. Although getting the cost of a streamline down, I think actually helps us a lot in this fight. So I think we are just going to take advantage of that and use Chaos. And that sets us up very nicely to be able to play that other streamline and block this damage here. Yeah. Can't wait to upgrade Vision. Just gonna give us... It's just gonna give us so much. Like, so much momentum. Okay, here I think we defend. It's compile driver. I think plasma is so useful. Let's compile driver again. Yeah, now we got him, so... Steam Barrier is nice. Steam Barrier is very nice. I think Glacier is better. And they upgraded both of these for us, which is cool. I told you we need more block, and I think Glacier is the way that we're gonna get it. Oh yeah, for sure. This is such an easy choice here. Oh my goodness. Okay, now our deck wants to do something else. We just got Mummified Hand? I didn't know that you could get that from this guy. You got... Okay, so now our deck wants to play power cards, and we haven't run into a bunch. We ran into Self-Repair, we ran into the ones from the boss, but we have a chance to get one here with Bias Cognition. I think it's worth it to get... What is this? Frozen Eye is pretty cool. Lantern is, I think, something we need also. Well, turn 1 usually isn't good for us in terms of drawing. FTL doesn't really work for us. I know it's on sale, but it doesn't really work for us. Mayhem is okay. Mayhem works, I think. Especially now with Mummified Hand. If Mayhem is one of the cards that changes. I think Bias Cog. I think Bias Cog works. I think it's just like... Yeah, let me take Bias Cog. Might take Toxic Egg. I do see myself taking more skills. I want to get rid of like my strikes, because compile drivers are better strikes. My streamlines are better strikes. So I think I'm gonna take Lantern, and I'm gonna take a remove a strike. If you guys have seen my other runs, I mean, you've seen what this has done for us, and we do use our strength with Streamline. So I'm gonna take this also. Impatience is really good. Oh, with Runic though, we don't really need Impatience. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this. And that's it. Our mob bank bought us... It did buy us a relic. I was hoping it would buy us 2. Those relics, I mean, they were okay. I think we took the best one. Probably Gambler's Brew. Yeah, I like this. Let's take on an elite. We got Book of Stabbing. Book of Stabbing wants to just do a bunch of damage to us. And I think we're going to pop the Power Potion for this one. I think Loop is the only one that works, because we don't have that many power cards. Okay, so I think Mummified Hand really sets Defect up to just completely win, which is awesome. Gonna glacier. Okay, so now we block passively for 10. He's gonna do 18. Although the compile driver. I am gonna use fission. Do I use this? Oh, that was great, but so this is gonna be able to block everything. But we got rid of our orbs that were we got rid of our orbs that have focus on them. Maybe I should take damage so that I channel an orb. Do I have a... I do have a thing to rest here. I think I might do this. $22... 18. That's 40. And then he's gonna take 4. So I think we got him here. It's gonna take 5. Let's go. Bronze skills. I think we take chill. Another charge battery would be nice. I think we take chill. I could heal. I think it's a good idea to heal if I go for... these elites are kinda... There's no fires to help with them. So I almost want to heal now. I think I should heal now. Let's see what I could smith. Could smith fission. That might be enough. I'm taking that gamble. I should have held that. Cause that apply 1 week. Alright, yeah, we did that fission again. Let us do half of his health in 1 turn. 12. And then we get 14. We can dual cast also. Completely mitigate damage. But keeping the Frost Orb works with compile driver and things like that. And then we do gain that orb. Okay, he's gonna do 8. I think I just charged battery here. No, let me see. I think I buy his cog. So now, yeah, we block completely. Can beam cell. Because I think next turn we'll draw a streamline. Wow. Wow. This is interesting. I think Glaciering evokes this for 8. So we have 19 plus the passive effects. This defend is 0. Chaos evokes this for 8. So we have 8 and another 6, 14. I feel like we can do something still. Let's try that route. Yeah. He's done. Okay. Oh, another bias cog. Definitely taking that because of Mummified Hand. Cool-headed is nice. We get Ink Bottle. I think that works for us. I think Ink Bottle is nice to have. I think Bronze Skills is about to go off on this guy. Now the boot is actually working. We don't need this right now because we can just play everything. So we'll activate Bias Cog next turn. So we don't have to worry about him. We can just focus on him. I don't want to use Fission right now. Probably use Chaos. Beautiful. Cold Snap. There you go, he took himself out. We love to see that. Activate that Bias Cognition. Okay. Just compile. We don't have to worry about him attacking us right now, because we have that. We have all that focus, making these frost orbs so much better. I'm gonna fission just because it allows us to potentially finish this combat. I wasn't able to. Oh yeah, but the orb is gonna take him out. Okay, consume. Gain 2 focus, lose 1 orb slot. Consume is good. I like consume. Consume is even better if we have capacitor or something similar. I do think consume is still worth it. Gonna take consume. The bad thing about consume also is if it's in our starting hand, it's terrible. Yeah, our starting hand is the worst part so far. Like we love having this in our starting hand, but we have things that get better over time. So we need card draw, and compile driver is doing a good job of giving us that. Plus, like, but yeah, this card is just kind of rough for us to take right now. It could be good later, so I am gonna skip, I think. I'm just gonna skip. Okay, so we can take on an elite, possibly die, because we're low on health. But, you know, the risk reward of taking on an elite obviously is we could get something really good. I just don't like that there's no campfire either before or after him. I feel like we do need to heal. I actually am gonna heal. It's good to have those branching paths where you can decide whether you're strong enough to go there. Like we did have this decision to make. And, you know, if I was better on health at this point, then I would have gone here, but I didn't feel confident. It's gonna do 21. It's a lot of damage. And everything we just healed, we just lost on turn 1. Okay, so I want to save Go for the Eyes. That's something that I'm picking up on. I think we streamline. He's giving us the chance to streamline. I think Fission works here. Let's just strike. Fission. Colorless Potion. Colorless Potion is pretty good. Ooh, I like Barrage. 6 damage. I like Charge Battery also. I think I'm gonna take another Charge Battery. I do think we need that. We need block. We're not drawing block cards when we need them. 6 charge battery. I think our deck needs that. Plus we can activate it whenever. Receive 5 bites. Heal 2 HP. I'm not sure that this is good, because we only have 2 strikes at this point. We're receiving 5 bites. No way of scaling strength. I think if we had something that was scaling strength with the cards that we played, we would take bites. Right now I don't think bites make sense. Okay. Wow, charge batteries being 3 is insane. Maybe we'll just do that to kind of get rid of it. I don't see really like... I didn't really see anything that was better than doing that. I think now we can chaos. Oh my, forgot. Forgot that fission was costing more. That's a mistake. Yeah, this Neckawai thing really messes me up. 22, yeah, I don't... Glaciering. I think it's good. Let's try drinking colorless. Wow. Wow. Okay. Dual cast does 36. Still not enough. I think we do this. We definitely want Storm now. I think Hologram works nicely with our streamlines. But if it was upgraded, I'm gonna take Storm. And we're gonna rest again. Defect is just requiring us to keep resting at campfires. Just prepare our orbs. I think for this one I might use Cultist Potion here. Because our deck scales with Dark Orbs. But to have it scale... It does scale with Streamlines also. I guess I'll pop this next turn. So we can just evoke a whole bunch of powers. I think that'll be enough. Well, Bias Cog though is actually dangerous. Do I have 2 Bias Cogs? I do. So Bias Cog is actually dangerous. Let's see what we get. If we get the one that strikes everyone. Okay, Capacitor. With Capacitor, Bias Cog might be okay. And it does want us to do it. Let's do this. Yeah, Bias Cog. This could be really bad, right? Because I think it's going to take us more than 4 turns. Look at this though. I don't have any way of blocking all this damage. But I think I'm going to Doom and Gloom. I think I'm going to Bias Cog. Let's Fission first. Or do I Bias Cog first? Bias Cog first. Okay, now at that point that's giving us 18 block. I think we're more dealing with this situation now. And building up a Dark Orb, which is really good. That's gonna help us. We can just take this guy out. Well, if I had like damaging orbs, I need to channel damaging orbs because now, like, we're good on. Let's keep these. Yeah, this is scary. Okay. Okay, that was big damage. And now with Streamlines coming back, I think we should be able to take him down. We just gotta focus fire all on him. Where are my Streamlines? Wow. I think we can compile driver into them though. Oh, he weakened us. I think I used a card. Plus, I'm only gonna draw 2 anyway. Yeah, I think this is fine because I heal after this. My goodness. $10. So this is gonna do 15 to him. And that'll do 6. That's 21. And he's at 22. Wow. Wow. I think we would have to hope that it's 30, 60, this is 66 damage. We can lose here if we don't play the right combination of cards. Is there anything that we can draw that would help? Not really. Not really. That cultist potion would have actually helped us. One of these could hit him though. And that's kind of what we have to hope for. Let's go that route. Wait, does this do more? It does. Okay, compile driver does it. Oh yeah, okay. Wow. Okay, so Mummified Hands wants us to take machine learning. Like I said, I think Runic Pyramid with Dark Orbs actually wants us to multicast. I think that combination helps us out. You know, because we have retain essentially, so we can just retain this for when we need it. Though Dark Orbs are a little weird in that they only attack the weakest enemy. So when you have a boss like this, I guess the next boss won't matter unless it's Donu and Deka, but even then multicast will still work for that. Yeah, multicast helps us, I think, a lot, so I want to take multicast. I think machine learning doesn't help us that much. Because machine learning, we have Runic Pyramid. I think transforming 3 cards is not bad. Not being able to smith is... We haven't been smithing. We've been resting every time. The only thing we upgraded was what, Doom and Gloom and Beam Cell at this point. So this isn't terrible. Fusion Hammer isn't terrible. Astrolab is nice. We could get a turbo, we could get a skim, we could get stuff that really helps us. I think I'm gonna take Fusion Hammer. Like I said, we haven't been smithing stuff. And the cards as they are fine if we have more energy. And we have things that we can draw into that gives us more energy, gives us more card draw. Take Fusion Hammer. We have time. The Time Eater. I think we go... A shop up for an elite would be nice. I also want to go this way. Yeah, I think this route. Yeah, we need... Look at this. We would love a bag of prep or something. Oh man, we just got a full heal and now we're just gonna take a bunch of damage on turn 1. Okay. Aggregate is very cool. Cool-headed is also very much needed now. Well, cool-headed would be nice if we draw it. Actually, whenever you draw cool-headed, I think it's good. We have a lot of energy now. I think aggregate is cool. I think I'm gonna take cool-headed. I think aggregate is also very good. Especially because we can retain it and play it whenever we need to. Okay, take aggregate. Because we have retain with Runic. Runic is just, again, it's just your retain. 9. He's gonna do 9. We can do 14. We can just do... We can just get rid of him. So let's do that. The deck is working. Okay, I think Beam Cell isn't terrible to take. Maybe I should just leave it though. I think I'm gonna leave it. I think we draw into it enough. Okay, Embrace Madness, become cursed, heal 21, or lose 4 max HP to 0 this combat. We could, if we do that, we could target what with that Glacier? We could target Doom and Gloom with that. We don't have anything really that we would want to target with Madness. Like Charge Battery? Like, I mean, I guess Madness is actually not too bad because we can't upgrade cards. So Madness essentially upgrades our cards. But you need a lot of card draw for Madness, I think. Right now we don't have card draw. Well, we have compile drivers, but I would like more card draw. So if I take Madness now, I'm basically saying that I need to take card draw next time I see it. Which I think it was something that we were going to be looking for anyway. I just don't know how much use it's giving us because it takes so much. You have to draw Madness, you have to draw the card that Madness applies to. And then you have to draw the card again. Well, it's immediate effect, as in it becomes 0 right away, so you can use it. But yeah, I mean, what it would like most of the times be reducing something to 0 that doesn't necessarily need to be. So I think I'm just gonna lose 4 max HP. I don't know if Madness really helps us. With Runic, like, but we have a lot of things that work with Runic right now. Let's buy something, right? Yeah. Let's go to the shop. Okay, Capacitor works with our deck. I like Orange Pellets. Orange Pellets works with Runic also. Nice complementary. I think Blood Vial. Blood Vial is not so necessary because we're going to be resting at all campfires. But still, Blood Vial might be nice. But I think Capacitor is better. Consume now works. Consume works now. Gonna take it. And then I'm gonna remove a strike probably. Maybe a defend. Because we have defense that do more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna remove a defend. Ooh, Panacea. That's nice. Oh my goodness, I wish I had enough to get this also. That would have been great, because that would have made it so our bias cog. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I would have liked to get that. I don't think I noticed it. Okay, the wheel of change. I'm gonna spin. Oh, we got some money. Let's go. Oh, wow, got a lot. Whoa. I don't think I'm gonna see another merchant. It's only possible here. Let's see if we wanna... No, there's no other merchants. That would have been nice to buy that panacea. Okay. Nice. Okay, I can get Streamline back if I really want to do that. I don't think that's necessary. $45. Luckily we have Go for the Eyes. Now we only have the block 33. Let's use chill. Nice. Yeah, we do need draw now. I really hope one of these card rods gives us skim. Just cold snap. It's just gonna help us block. Alright, I think we end there. Bias Cog is difficult to play against him because he's intangible, so then your orbs aren't doing what they could be doing. I think Capacitor, though, is just nice. Consume. Okay, we got to block a crazy amount again. But we could block 21 with this Frost Orb. Actually, we could... I think I will buy his Cog now. Like, he's intangible though. But next turn, be able to do a lot more to him. Because we have multicast, so as long as we get that up there and then we draw an aggregate or something. I think it's okay at this point to buy his Cog. At this point, think we dual cast to get 22 block. Might do this here. Yeah. That blocks all that damage. And then we have this Dark Orb. Aggregate. Static. Nice. Ooh, Gremlin Horn. Yeah, we really need... we really need card draw. Really need card draw. Channeling Dark. I think Channeling Dark is actually pretty good. But we can do that with Doom and Gloom. Yeah, I think we are tackling that. So. Alright, so we got Spire Growth. Let's get him out of here. Aggregate is cool. Yeah, again, a time where we're gonna gain energy. I don't think we need it for this turn, so I'll probably just play Static. Streamline. Constricted. Take 10 damage. Oh. Let's aggregate. Okay, Bias Cog is a choice here. I think it's okay to do. Dual cast does 24 damage to him. Yeah, I think I'll do that. We'll hold that. That was a nice fight. Chaos Plus now. That I think I will take. That I will take. Okay. Okay. We're about to rest now. That it's gonna do nothing. So that would have been a campfire that I would have upgraded a card, so we could see how that fusion hammer didn't allow us to do that. So we got some exploders. They want to do their thing. I think we... Yeah, again, card draw is needed. You know, we're not going to be completely able to defeat these guys, I don't think. But let's try this. Either way, I'm playing that card. And yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I could actually use a potion here to keep my health. Let's see if there's a campfire. A campfire after. But I think I will use my potion here. Just so I'm pretty full health facing the elite. Look at that. Wow, that was great. Okay, we got Skim, finally. The game heard me saying that I really wanted Skim. Finally gave me Skim. And I think that's going to help out our deck composition so much. So we're facing the Transient. He wants to do 30 damage to us. We are not fans of 30 damage. I think Glacier is a must. Charge Battery is good. Static Discharge gives us a free card play, and that's huge. Okay. And that helps us get through this. I think we channel a random orb. We even have more energy. We definitely want to draw Skim next turn. The game didn't hear us that time. Gonna do 40 to us. I think we storm. I think that's fine. I think Reinforced Body would be a great addition to our deck. And I'm glad that we got that from there. Okay. I think a Compile Driver. I think we we need to survive, right? So it's like every turn we need to be getting stronger because he's getting stronger. But we also need to save things for the next turn. So we need to just scrape by barely enough because eventually he does leave. He dies in 3 turns. So as long as we do enough to him. Yeah, do I have any other... Yeah, Bai's Cog is fine because this fight doesn't last for too long. I think we're good because he's just stuck. Want to hold all this stuff. Okay. I mean, that's just good. That works here. I think this also does 36, so he's not going to do anything to us, I don't think. Already. Charge battery, just make sure that we have energy for next turn. I'll just use a defend. So he dies this turn. So we got this. And we got him. Beautiful. We got an explosive potion, deal 10 damage to all enemies. We have boot sequence. That actually... that actually might help us. I think we will take a boot sequence. Yeah. Well, I felt like Transient was an elite. I guess just in Act 3, the fights just seem like elite fights. You know, each fight is difficult. You know, or has a different strategy to it. That one I wouldn't say was too difficult. You know, we managed pretty well. But they definitely can be tricky. I think we just charge battery here. Wait, let's compile, see if we draw anything. Okay, we drew Doom and Gloom. Let's get that out. And then, you know, he has 500 health. I do think that that continuing to do things is useful. But I don't know if... I think I should wait. Because this is only going to let us draw 2 cards. And 2 cards isn't really going to do much for us. Once we draw a Skim and aggregate. Yeah, see, we didn't draw those. So now, I think Mummified Hands can really take into effect. And I think Bias Cog will help us here. Yeah, see, we're continuing to keep it going. This defend is only 0 for this round, so I think it's worth it to play it there. I think Streamlines playing them now will make sure that when we draw them later, they'll be better for us. And I'll take a charge battery. And now that we have Skim, we can charge battery, that charge battery energy that we get next turn. I'll be able to use it on Skim. Beam Cell is just important there. Gonna buy his cog. Defend. Got reduced. Static discharge, which makes the Skim free. Aggregate we'll wait for, we'll use chill. Okay, so we have all the block damage that we need. So now I think I consume. And dual casting isn't bad. But I think I'll strike. Okay. Just gonna inflict a status effect on us, so we can just go all out with attacking this turn. We don't have many attack cards in our hand. I think we'll... What do we do? I think we Chaos. Yeah. We have one more turn. Right? Or is this the turn where he's finally doing things? Aggregate, capacitor. Glacier's cool here. Streamline. Probably should have streamlined last. We're good on everything right now. I think it's funny we still have our boot sequence. We have so much energy, we need card draw. The aggregate really helps us. I think I will do this just to do more damage. Because we have that boot sequence. I think maybe we might have a problem coming up. I honestly might need to pop this cultist potion now, because we popped the... Oh, it doesn't show, but those bias cogs that we popped, they're gonna keep lowering the value of our orbs, and so we're gonna need to spend a lot of our energy on block coming up, which means that we're not gonna be able to spend our money on, or our energy on attacking cards. And then the attacking cards that we will be able to play will probably be like Streamlines, which will need to get stronger. So I am gonna play that. Unfortunately, that means that I won't have it for Time Meter. Which I think was like... it's like a really good thing to have against them, but... I think that's good. $14. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, we do need to focus on blocking. So you see, like, I spent that whole turn basically evoking Frost Orbs to block. And now we have no Frost Orbs, we have little defense in our hand. I think. So... that helps. We are gonna make it. This won't do as much as I'm thinking. 45. This will do 30, and then this will do 45, so that's 70. That's 85 damage? I don't know. 75 damage? I don't know, something like that. Just not enough. Yeah, 75 damage. What else can we do? Aggregate wouldn't help us. Go for the eyes would weaken him down a bit. If we draw that. Discharge battery. Okay, we do have a heal coming up. And it seems like we made it through this fight. Okay. And all of that for Potion Belt, which is just a slap in the face of a relic after a fight that hard. Self-repair. Self-repair is good because it activates... it activates things. Mummified hand. But since we're gonna heal at this campfire, I feel like it's not necessary. While I think that Ball Lightning still might be something good here. I think Glacier is also just solid. Keep a Glacier for when you need it. Alright, so you see that combo, because I have so much energy, I'm able to channel those orbs and then compile driver to get more cards in my hand. And more cards in your hand means that you're able to respond better to what the enemies are trying to do. I think I will do this now and skim. I think bias cog is okay to do here. Wow. It's crazy. Got a vision there, I don't think it was the time to play it. No, I think it is. We don't need to defend anymore, and that's all we're kind of drawing. That's all we have, so I'm gonna end my turn there so that we can just take them out next turn. And we do. Recursion is nice with dark orbs. I don't know. It's very situational. I suppose we do have Runic, which means we can play it exactly when we need it. I think that makes it better. So I am going to take it. I'm gonna not play bias cogs during this fight until the end. I think that is what we should do. So he's gonna do 21 damage to us. We're gonna definitely boot sequence. And that's it. This strike is not worth it to play, I don't think, right now. So unfortunately we didn't get a lot out of that first turn. I think go for the eyes is nice. Consuming. It's good. That's nice. Card in my discard pile. I think that is good. Can charge battery. Let's do that. Oh, okay. That's fine though. Okay, aggregate is really nice here because we can do an insane amount of damage, I think, with multicast. And if we were to bias cog, I mean, it would be like close to 15 damage. Times 10, that's 150 damage. I do think it's risky to do that right now. Actually, it'd be more. Wait, let me see. 18. Be like close to maybe like 200 damage off of one multicast. But then it does put us on that timer, and I'm not sure if we have it set up yet, so I'm just gonna keep those bias cogs. I think when we get the dark orb thing happening, it'll be a lot easier for me to use them. But I'm just gonna do this. It's like 100 damage. And I'm gonna be able to play glaciers next turn. Definitely play capacitor. And there we go. We should be blocking all that. Okay, 28. I want to... I think right now the play is to charge battery. I'm not sure actually what the right play is here. There's a lot of decisions to be made. Because we do need to make sure we block here. We're blocking passively, we're blocking 16. So one charge battery does get us there. Just gonna get rid of the strike. I think we'll play chill next round. Like, there's nothing that... Channeling dark orbs is probably a good idea to do. Okay. The sooner we channel some dark orbs, probably the faster that we can use multicast to do an insane amount. If we do that aggregate bias cog combo where we evoke everything. Static discharge. think we compile. Is there a defense card that we need? There's nothing. So Cold Snap. I think Cold Snap defend. We take like 10 damage. We got rid of our Dark Orb. I think now bias cogging is okay because we should be able to defeat him. I think we need to like okay. Yeah, we should have him here. This does, yeah, look at this. We got him. And we defeated the Time Eater. Oh my goodness, this is another, you know, again, around 2 hours that we slayed the Spire from scratch with Defect. Like, I'm so happy. These have all been on, you know, my first runs with the character. You know, after like a hiatus. I've obviously played this game before, but this profile is brand new. And we unlocked Rebound, Equilibrium, and Echo Form, which are all really cool cards. Really cool cards. Really love Echo Form and the plays that you can do with that. So, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what was your favorite part about this run. Let me know what you really like about Slay the Spire, if you like it as much as I do. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.